Sigma males possess a unique ability to navigate social dynamics in ways that often leave their rivals perplexed and outmaneuvered, all without even realizing it. Unlike the overtly competitive alphas, who thrive on direct confrontation and status battles, Sigma males operate in the shadows, harnessing their independence and self-awareness to outsmart their opponents. Their enigmatic nature allows them to remain unpredictable, often leading rivals to underestimate them. While competitors engage in traditional power plays, Sigma males focus on personal growth and self-mastery, quietly accumulating skills and insights that give them a distinct advantage. This subtle approach not only frustrates rivals but also highlights the Sigma male's capacity for strategic thinking and emotional intelligence. As they prioritize their own goals over the petty rivalries that ensnare others, they inadvertently expose the weaknesses of those around them, showcasing the futility of chasing validation through dominance. Ultimately, Sigma males triumph by embodying a philosophy of authenticity and resilience, proving that true strength lies not in outward displays of power, but in the quiet confidence that comes from knowing oneself. This understated dominance is a testament to their unique prowess, often leaving their rivals scratching their heads in bewilderment. Unlock your true potential and reignite passion in your relationship with the Dominance Academy, where Sigma males become the leaders they were meant to be. Go to the link in the description. Number 1. The Sigma male's emotional detachment serves as a robust shield against manipulation, distinguishing him from those who might be more susceptible to emotional influences. In a world where feelings can be weaponized, the Sigma's ability to remain emotionally distant is not a sign of coldness, but a strategic survival mechanism. He possesses a keen awareness of emotional cues and can read the motivations behind others' actions without becoming ensnared in their emotional games. For instance, when faced with guilt-tripping or emotional blackmail, he remains unflappable, choosing to disengage rather than comply with the pressure that often overwhelms others. In social or professional settings, this detachment allows him to maintain autonomy and resist attempts to sway him through manipulation. Instead of reacting emotionally to provocations, such as a boss trying to undermine his confidence, he approaches the situation with logic and clarity. This ability to stay grounded frustrates manipulators who rely on emotional tactics, leaving them feeling powerless and confused. Over time, they realize their efforts are futile, as the Sigma male's emotional resilience protects him, ultimately leading to their defeat in their attempts to control him. Number 2. In a noisy world dominated by chatter and attention-seeking behaviors, the Sigma male employs silence as a powerful and often underestimated weapon. He recognizes that true strength often lies in what is left unsaid. While others engage in endless debates or attempts to dominate conversations, the Sigma remains quiet and observant, creating an unsettling aura around him. This calm detachment grants him a significant advantage, allowing him to process information and assess situations without the distractions of noise. For example, in a workplace rife with office politics, he steps back to observe the dynamics at play, identifying weaknesses and opportunities that others overlook. His silence is not a sign of submission. It is a deliberate strategy that keeps opponents guessing. By choosing to remain still, he allows others to reveal their strategies and weaknesses, ultimately leading them into mistakes. This approach enables him to outmaneuver adversaries without even engaging in direct conflict, letting the chaos of their actions unravel them. The Sigma male's ability to harness the power of silence transforms what could be confrontational scenarios into opportunities for strategic advantage. Number 3. One of the most formidable assets of the Sigma male is his inherent unpredictability, which sets him apart from those who adhere to societal norms and expectations. Operating outside conventional boundaries, he creates his own unique playbook, making it exceedingly difficult for others to anticipate his actions. Unlike most individuals who follow a predictable script, the Sigma thrives in chaos, often leaving his rivals in a perpetual state of uncertainty. For instance, while a typical competitor might respond to a challenge head-on, the Sigma may choose to withdraw for a time, only to return with a surprising solution that blindsides everyone. This unexpected approach can turn the tide in any situation, leaving his opponents scrambling to keep up. His ability to defy conventions and eschew predictable patterns creates an air of mystery, rendering his adversaries anxious and unable to formulate effective strategies against him. In every interaction, the Sigma's calculated unpredictability serves not only to confuse his rivals, but also to keep them on edge, uncertain of his next move, ensuring their downfall without him needing to engage in traditional confrontational tactics. Number 4. The quiet confidence of the Sigma male serves as a compelling counter to the insecurities often displayed by others. Rooted deeply in his self-awareness, his confidence does not rely on external validation or accolades. This unshakable self-assurance radiates strength, which can inadvertently unsettle those who are insecure about their own worth. In high-stakes environments, such as business meetings, while others may vie for attention and attempt to assert dominance through loud proclamations, the Sigma observes quietly, exuding an aura of calm that disrupts their bravado. His presence can cause rivals to second-guess themselves, creating an internal struggle as they wonder why someone so secure remains so composed. The more they attempt to overshadow him, the more they reveal their vulnerabilities, inadvertently amplifying the Sigma's quiet power. This ability to remain unaffected by external pressures allows him to navigate challenges with grace, leaving his competitors feeling flustered and exposed. His confidence serves not only as a personal strength but also as a subtle reminder to others of their own insecurities, maintaining his position as an unassailable force in any competitive landscape. Number 5. In a society where success is often equated with the size of one's social network, the Sigma male thrives as a self-sufficient lone wolf. His independence sets him apart from both alpha and beta personalities, as he navigates life without the need for external validation or support systems. This self-reliance is not born of isolation but is a conscious choice, empowering him to forge his own path. The Sigma male's ability to operate outside the influence of groupthink grants him a unique advantage. Many people rely on social circles for guidance, making them vulnerable to manipulation through peer pressure. However, the Sigma's autonomy makes such tactics ineffective against him. He is not tethered to any group for his sense of identity or purpose. In professional settings, while others engage in political maneuvering to gain favor, the Sigma focuses on honing his skills and delivering exceptional results. This dedication not only enhances his effectiveness but also shields him from sabotage attempts. As a result, his accomplishments speak for themselves, leaving those who attempt to undermine him frustrated, as they cannot dismantle the foundation of success he has built independently. Number 6. The Sigma male possesses a remarkable ability to observe and analyze his surroundings with acute attention to detail. His introspective nature allows him to gather insights that often elude those who rush into decisions or interactions. This deep observational skill provides him with a strategic advantage, enabling him to discern subtle nuances, such as changes in tone or body language, and to uncover hidden agendas behind others' words. By patiently absorbing information, the Sigma male can read situations accurately and anticipate the moves of those around him. When he finally chooses to act, it is with a confidence that often takes competitors by surprise, as his decisions have been carefully considered well in advance. This ability to remain in the background while gathering intelligence allows him to avoid potential traps and seize opportunities that others might overlook. His enemies are often left bewildered, not realizing they have been outmaneuvered until it is too late. The Sigma male's power of observation not only enhances his effectiveness, but also keeps him several steps ahead, allowing him to capitalize on others' mistakes effortlessly while maintaining an air of calm detachment. Number 7. The Sigma male's quiet resilience becomes a formidable strength in environments characterized by social competition and power dynamics. Unlike those who seek approval or validation from their peers, he remains steadfast in his self-assurance, making him an enigma in any group setting. This quiet resilience is particularly evident in high-pressure situations, where many individuals feel compelled to display their achievements or status. The Sigma's ability to remain composed and confident in such circumstances often causes others to reevaluate their own self-worth. As he exudes an air of self-reliance, those around him may feel a sense of inadequacy, leading them to overcompensate through boastfulness or aggressive competition. This dynamic creates an uncomfortable tension as rivals strive to assert themselves while the Sigma remains unfazed. His calm demeanor acts as a mirror, reflecting their insecurities back at them. By refusing to engage in the typical power plays and social posturing, the Sigma male not only preserves his own integrity but also subtly challenges the status quo, leaving those around him scrambling to keep up while they grapple with their own vulnerabilities. Number 8. The Sigma male's mastery of emotional intelligence allows him to navigate complex social landscapes with remarkable skill. Unlike others who may react impulsively to emotional stimuli, he maintains a level of detachment that enables him to analyze situations critically. This emotional intelligence is not a lack of empathy. Rather, it is a deep understanding of human behavior that allows him to engage thoughtfully. In group settings, he can sense underlying tensions or unspoken motivations, positioning him to respond effectively when the moment calls for it. His ability to read the room gives him a tactical edge, as he can adapt his approach based on the dynamics at play. This skill also allows him to diffuse conflicts before they escalate, often by simply acknowledging the emotions at play without becoming entangled in them himself. As a result, he fosters a sense of calm in chaotic situations, which can be both disarming and empowering for those around him. The Sigma male's emotional intelligence equips him to maneuver through challenges with ease, ultimately solidifying his role as a key player in any social or professional environment. Number 9. The Sigma male's emotional detachment acts as a formidable shield against manipulation. Unlike many who are vulnerable to emotional pressures, he maintains a distance that allows him to navigate social situations without being swayed. This detachment is not indicative of a lack of empathy. Rather, it is a well-honed survival mechanism that protects him from being exploited. In a world where emotions can be wielded as weapons, the Sigma's ability to stay anchored helps him avoid falling into emotional traps. He perceives emotional cues with keen awareness but chooses not to react to them impulsively. For instance, when faced with attempts to guilt him into taking on extra responsibilities, he remains resolute, recognizing the underlying motives. Instead of yielding to peer pressure or flattery, he retains his autonomy, allowing him to act in his own best interest. This calm and collected demeanor frustrates those who rely on emotional manipulation, leaving them bewildered when their tactics fail. Over time, they come to realize that their efforts to control him are fruitless, leading to their own feelings of powerlessness and ultimately their defeat in their attempts to influence him. Number 10. In a world filled with noise and constant chatter, the Sigma male wields silence as a powerful weapon. He understands that true strength often resides in what remains unspoken. While others engage in endless debates and vie for attention, he maintains a calm and quiet presence that unsettles those around him. This stillness provides him with a strategic advantage, allowing him to observe and absorb the dynamics at play. For example, in a workplace rife with political maneuvering, he steps back, taking in the subtle interactions and unspoken tensions. His silence is not a sign of submission. Rather, it is a deliberate strategy that keeps his opponents guessing. By withholding his thoughts, he allows others to reveal their intentions and vulnerabilities, ultimately leading them into missteps. The Sigma male's ability to remain composed amidst chaos enables him to navigate challenges without engaging in direct conflict, allowing his rivals to unravel themselves. This masterful use of silence positions him as a thoughtful observer, outsmarting his competition without uttering a word. Number 11. One of the Sigma male's most potent assets is his inherent unpredictability. He operates outside the confines of societal norms, crafting his own path that others struggle to follow. Unlike most people who adhere to predictable patterns, the Sigma thrives in an environment of uncertainty. This unpredictability not only keeps his rivals on edge but also creates an aura of mystery around him. For instance, while a conventional opponent might react directly to a challenge, the Sigma might choose to withdraw temporarily, only to return with an unexpected solution that blindsides everyone. His ability to defy expectations creates confusion and anxiety among those who seek to anticipate his next move. In each interaction, the Sigma's calculated unpredictability serves to destabilize his adversaries, leaving them perpetually uncertain of his intentions. This creates a competitive landscape where he remains several steps ahead, effortlessly outmaneuvering those who rely on predictable tactics. His refusal to conform to established patterns ensures that he maintains control over the narrative, leading to his rival's eventual downfall without him having to engage directly. Number 12. The quiet confidence of the Sigma male is rooted deeply in his self-awareness, setting him apart from those who seek external validation. His unshakable self-assurance radiates strength, often unsettling individuals plagued by their own insecurities. In high-pressure situations, such as business meetings, while others may attempt to dominate conversations to assert their worth, the Sigma maintains a calm and observant demeanor. His presence can cause rivals to second-guess themselves, creating internal conflict as they wonder why someone so self-assured remains so composed. The more they attempt to outshine him, the more they inadvertently expose their vulnerabilities. This dynamic allows the Sigma to navigate competitive environments with ease, as his quiet power becomes an unassailable force. He acts outside the typical boundaries of competition, leaving others feeling flustered and anxious in their efforts to compete. The Sigma male's ability to remain grounded amidst external pressures enhances his effectiveness, positioning him as a confident leader who doesn't need to assert dominance through loud proclamations. Number 13. In a society that often measures power by the size of one's network, the Sigma male excels as a self-sufficient lone wolf. He thrives independently, confident in his ability to navigate life without relying on external support or validation. This independence is a conscious choice that empowers him to forge his own path without the constraints of group dynamics. The Sigma's capacity to operate outside the influence of groupthink grants him a significant advantage, as many individuals succumb to the pressures of conformity. When rivals attempt to undermine him by severing connections or applying peer pressure, they fail to recognize that he does not depend on a social circle for his identity or purpose. Instead of engaging in political maneuvering, he focuses on mastering his craft, ensuring that his work speaks for itself. This dedication allows him to rise above the fray while others engage in backbiting. His results are undeniable, making it frustratingly difficult for adversaries to dismantle someone who refuses to play by their rules, solidifying his position as a formidable competitor. Number 14. The Sigma male possesses an exceptional ability to observe and analyze his surroundings with acute awareness. His introspective nature enables him to gather insights that often escape those who rush into interactions. This deep observational skill provides him with a strategic advantage, allowing him to discern subtle nuances and hidden agendas in the behavior of others. By patiently absorbing information, he can read situations accurately and anticipate the moves of those around him. When it comes time for action, the Sigma male's decisions are often well-timed and surprising, as they have been meticulously formulated through careful observation. His capacity to remain in the background while gathering intelligence allows him to avoid potential pitfalls and seize opportunities that others overlook. Rivals are frequently left bewildered, unaware that they have been outmaneuvered until it's too late. The Sigma's observational prowess not only enhances his effectiveness, but also keeps him several steps ahead, allowing him to capitalize on others' mistakes while maintaining an aura of calm detachment. Number 15. The Sigma male's quiet resilience emerges as a powerful strength in environments defined by social competition. Unlike those who depend on external praise or validation, he stands firm in his self-assurance, projecting an enigmatic presence that can unsettle others. This resilience is particularly evident in high-pressure settings where individuals often compete for attention and dominance. The Sigma's composed demeanor disrupts the efforts of those around him to assert themselves, causing them to reevaluate their own positions. As they attempt to showcase their achievements, they inadvertently reveal their insecurities, creating a dynamic where the Sigma remains untouchable in his confidence. His ability to resist the pull of social validation empowers him to navigate challenges with ease, while others become entangled in their own need for recognition. The Sigma male's quiet strength serves not only as a personal asset but also as a subtle challenge to the status quo, compelling those around him to confront their vulnerabilities as they scramble to keep pace with his steady confidence. Number 16. The Sigma male's mastery of emotional intelligence enables him to navigate complex social landscapes with exceptional skill. Unlike others who may react impulsively to emotional cues, he maintains a level of detachment that allows for critical analysis of situations. This emotional intelligence is not indicative of a lack of empathy. Rather, it reflects a profound understanding of human behavior, enabling him to engage thoughtfully when necessary. In group dynamics, he can sense underlying tensions and motivations, positioning himself to respond effectively without becoming enmeshed in emotional turmoil. His ability to read the room provides him with a tactical advantage, as he can adapt his approach based on the prevailing dynamics. This skill allows him to diffuse conflicts before they escalate, often by acknowledging emotions without becoming reactive. As a result, he fosters an atmosphere of calm in chaotic situations, disarming those around him while empowering himself. Number 17. The Sigma male's ability to maintain emotional detachment serves as a powerful defense against manipulation. In a world where emotional vulnerabilities can be exploited, he operates on a different frequency. His emotional distance is not indicative of insensitivity. Rather, it is a deliberate strategy that protects him from being swayed by external pressures. While many people might succumb to guilt trips or emotional blackmail, the Sigma remains unperturbed, perceiving the underlying motives behind such tactics. He recognizes that emotions can be wielded as weapons, and his detachment allows him to navigate social situations with clarity and precision. For example, when faced with a colleague attempting to undermine his confidence, he assesses the situation logically rather than reacting emotionally. This calculated approach not only frustrates those who try to manipulate him but also leaves them bewildered as their attempts fall flat. Over time, it becomes evident that their emotional games are ineffective against someone who refuses to engage. Thank you for your attention. You can now become a member of the channel by clicking the Join button under this video.